Please take your seat. GirlPower 2026 is about to begin. Our program is about to begin. Please take your seat. Please put your hands together for the APCH Dance Company. Now, please welcome to the stage a Gen Z thought leader who is making waves and breaking barriers, a producer and founder of Born Guilty Productions, the creator of Pave Your Own Lane, and host of Crying in Front of Strangers, and most importantly, a proud alumna of A Place Called Home. Our Girl Power host for the day, the incredible Camry Gibson.
much. Thank you, thank you. It's such a pleasure to see everyone's beautiful faces here. Hello. Good afternoon. Well, I finally made it up here through all that traffic in the boutique. You know, it seems like you all here are some serious shoppers. But that's okay. It's almost Mother's Day, and I know you don't want to disappoint the most important woman in your life, right? It's Mother's Day. We all have a mother. Plus, buying a gift here at the boutique means a portion of the proceeds go to a good cause at a place called home. Don't worry if you can't decide on what to buy now. We've got more time to shop during lunch and even after the program ends. Excuse me. The boutique will be open until 2:30 p.m., so shop away and make your mama proud. Speaking of mama, this year, the GirlPower girls worked in theme around the nurturing nature of mothers. While I did not grow up with my birth mother personally, I was raised by my grandmother. And like so many others here today, I stand on the shoulders of women who carried me when life felt uncertain. Women who nurtured me. Women like my grandmother, my mentor Angelica, Flora, Lucretia, Marcy, Bernice. Where's Bernice? And especially Ms. Deborah Constance, right? Ms. Deborah Constance, a woman. Amen. Let's get a clap for that. Amen. A woman whose vision in 1993 is still breathing life into young women almost 34 years later. Young women like myself, almost 13 years ago with GirlPower. And now, the baton sits with its current CEO, Miss Noraima. Noraima, yes, lovely. And today, we honor that legacy. I think that also deserves a hearty round of applause, okay? Yes. By the way, we invite you to scan the QR code on the screen to drop a tribute to a woman or women that have positively influenced your life. Those tributes that you upload will appear on the screens throughout the event. At a place called home, every child receives unconditional love and support to develop strong values and life skills. And honestly, as an alumna, I've never experienced anything else like this remarkable place, a place called home. Of course, it takes resources to operate a place called home. So y'all know this is a fundraiser, right? Right, okay, amen. We're gonna have fun today, all right? Raise our glasses to the amazing girls and women and mothers, we all have a mother, in the world, and make a real difference by opening our hearts, our corazón, pero also our wallets, okay? To support this amazing work that I know you all believe in. To access the digital program for today's event, please get out your phone and scan the QR code on the one sheet in front of you. Now, it is my pleasure to introduce one of this year's fabulous GirlPower contributors who helped make this event possible. Please welcome to the stage a dynamic leader and champion for community impact, a vice president in Goldman Sachs Private Wealth Management Group, where she advises entrepreneurs, families, and institutions on investments, financial planning, and philanthropy. A proud Phi Beta Kappa graduate of Dartmouth College and a dedicated advocate for educational opportunity and criminal justice reform here in Los Angeles. But most importantly, the board chair of a place called home. Please give a warm welcome to Susan Napier.
Thank you, Camry, and welcome everyone to the 2026 GirlPower Awards Luncheon. I'm thrilled to welcome you all here to celebrate the work of APCH and the incredible GirlPower girls. For some of you, GirlPower is an annual tradition, so thank you so much for your unwavering support. We literally would not be here without all of you. And for some of you at my table, this is your first go-around, and hopefully the first of many. Thank you for taking the leap and for trusting us with your time. I can guarantee, as you've already seen, we will not disappoint. My first GirlPower was in 2014 when Lindsay Horvath invited me when she was honored. You may know Lindsay. She is very important. She is the Los Angeles County Supervisor for the 3rd District. I've known her since we were 13 and middle school co-conspirators. Don't ask, or maybe do. Lindsay has always had the heart of a servant, and I could not be more grateful for the introduction to APCH. Thank you, Lindsay. And thanks for joining us today. I think you got a taste of this already, but the 2014 event hooked me. The girls shared their goals that they had honed through the GirlPower program. They wanted to become doctors, EMTs, astronauts. This is a city where everybody chases the spotlight, but in these girls, APCH nourishes their dreams to defy the gravity of their circumstances and to make those dreams real. So in addition to our GirlPower girls, we're here to recognize 2 amazing women who inspire us through their leadership and community impact. But before we introduce them, I want to take a moment to acknowledge my fellow board members who give tirelessly of their time and resources to support APCH. Your dedication is an example to the entire organization and the Los Angeles community. Thank you so much. And I'd be remiss if we didn't take a moment to thank the incredible Skirball staff who are taking such amazing care of us this afternoon. Your hard work and attention to detail do not go unnoticed. I've never been an opener before. I'm usually a closer. I'm never behind there. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. And now it's my pleasure to bring to the stage a passionate advocate for all the young people and families of a place called home, our Chief Executive Officer, Narema Cabot. Right now,
Good afternoon. Thank you, Susan. Thank you so much. How's everybody doing? All right. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you all for being here. This is, and I have to say, this is really one of my favorite days of the whole year. Isn't it yours? I mean, I know you keep coming back, so I know this is a really special day, and I know you're going to see why. So just by a quick show of hands, how many of you, this is your first time at GirlPower? Oh, give it up for everybody here. Yes. I promise you, you are in for an incredibly inspiring afternoon. I'm so honored to stand with you today, surrounded by a community that believes in the limitless potential of young people and the women who make that potential real. This year's theme, On the Shoulders of the Women Who Nurture Us, speaks to something deeply, profoundly true. None of us arrives where we are alone. Would you agree? Yeah, that's right. We are lifted, guided, and shaped by women who saw something in us before we fully saw it in ourselves. Women who nurtured not only our growth, but our courage, our voice, and our sense of purpose. And I know that's true in my own life. I have been shaped by the women who came before me, the women who stood beside me, and the women who continue to inspire me every single day. I'm especially grateful that my mom, Delia, hi mommy, and my daughter, Noreli, are here with me today, representing both the foundation that shaped me and the future that continues to inspire me. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge the incredible, incredible women of the board of directors whose leadership and dedication continues to strengthen a place called home. And I have the pleasure of working with these incredible women every day. Susan Napier, Barbara Glazer, Vera Stewart, Susan Wolf, Sharon Hopman, Dawn Campbell, Mary Ellen Zaracas, Stephanie Sherwood, and Catherine Frazier. Would you guys just please stand for a minute? You got to see these women. These are amazing, amazing women. Yes. Your generosity and commitment to help move APCH forward every single day is so admirable. I would also like to recognize the remarkable women from our GirlPower family, past honorees, Ashley Falls. Where's Ashley? Yes, Ashley. Lindsay Horvath. Yes. And Dana Green, who are with us today. Your leadership and continued commitment to this community are a beautiful reflection of the legacy we are here to celebrate today. Their influence and the influence of so many women like them is woven into every single thing that we do. And I would not be standing here today without the extraordinary example of women like Sister Pat and the women of the Sacred Heart of Mary. Yes. Their unwavering commitment to faith, education, and justice instilled in me the belief that leadership must always be rooted in service, and that nurturing others is one of the most powerful forms of leadership that we can offer. Because a place called home is and always has been built on the shoulders of women, like our founder, Deborah Constance, who nurtured something greater than themselves. Women who refused to accept limitations for the young people of South Los Angeles, and women who created a place of safety, of possibility, and of excellence, often way long before the world was ready to invest in it. Their legacy lives on in every single classroom, every single program, and every young person who walks through our doors. And because of that legacy, and because of all of you, we can continue to rise. We continue to meet this moment with purpose, preparing our youth not just to succeed in the world as it is, but to shape the world as it should be. Yes. At a time when so much around us can feel uncertain, this gathering is a powerful reminder that hope is not passive. It is built by people who choose to show up, who choose to invest, and who choose to nurture. So thank you for showing up today. I would also like to take a moment to recognize, now we've given the ladies a lot of love in the room, so I'd like to recognize the men in the room. So would all the men please stand? Yes, this is for you too. We see you. Yes, we appreciate you. Don't be shy. You can stand up. Yes, yes. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for standing alongside us and for believing in the power and the potential of women and young people we celebrate today. I would also like to welcome and recognize our newest member of our board of directors, Steve Moreno. Steve, thank you for investing in our youth and for your commitment to the youth of South Los Angeles. Thank you for joining us. Today is a celebration of girls and women in our world Today is a celebration of girls and the women in our lives and in the world. Women who show up day in and day out, who lead with strength, with purpose, and empathy. We are proud to celebrate our incredible honorees, Kristen and Marisa. Woo. Our 2026 Girl Power cohort, and for the very first time, our APCH mothers are joining us today, las mamacitas. ¿Dónde están las manos? Yes. A brilliant, resilient, and inspirational group of women whose daughters are already making the world a better place. Thank you for being part of this community and for continuing that legacy of nurturing what is possible. And now, please turn to your attention to the screens for a glimpse into the impact of A Place Called Home.
South Central Los Angeles got a bad rap. It's hardworking people who are just trying to find a way out. Looking into my future, it was hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can't say I fully remember everything about being an 8-year-old kid walking into a place called home for the first time, but what I do remember is how it felt, and it felt like a home away from home. It changed my life.
A Place Called Home is really a place where children come to feel safe, to feel supported, to have opportunities that they may not even know were out there.
There are a lot of different ways to look at success. Higher education and vocational at APCH have equal importance.
It shows an entire group of kids that it doesn't matter where you were born, you can do anything.
We offer a range of programs, everything from arts to athletics to career opportunities.
Counseling is a big part of what's offered, and not just counseling for the kids, but also for their families.
I came to the U.S. when I was 15 years old. I didn't know the language. I realized that people wanted me to succeed, and I needed to really take advantage of that. If you ask the younger me, in 5 years you're going to graduate, you're going to be an engineer, able to be part of the board of directors, I would never have imagined that.
When you feel supported, I think it also means you can take risks and you can do things that you may not otherwise have been brave enough or had the courage to do.
The APCH Shaheen Scholarship Program is one of our most powerful programs.
We started with 8 scholarship students. Today we have easily over 100 in school just this year.
I just want to say thank you to David and Linda Shaheen for helping me reach my goals.
550 who've been through the program.
And I also want to thank the APCH staff for helping me and for supporting me.
It's really an entire support system that wraps around our youth to ensure that they're able to succeed and thrive in college.
I am the first generation to go to college from my family.
Now I'm entering my second year at UCLA.
When they get a degree and they get a job, it changes the trajectory of their entire generation.
It's not just a microcosm. It helps LA as a whole.
We've been around for 30 years now, and so seeing where they go, what they do in the broader Los Angeles community, it's incredibly rewarding.
I graduated college. I have aspirations for graduate school. I have aspirations for being a leader in the community and the corporate world. Just a different life trajectory that I would have had if I didn't have the role models that I did at A Place Called Home.
They're in internships at banks. They're serving in the public sector.
These kids are our future. They're all part of the fabric of Los Angeles.
It's not a matter of zip code, it's a matter of opportunity. I mean, the sky's the limit.
When I grow up, I want to be an engineer. I want to be a teacher. I want to be a veterinarian.
When I grow up, I want to be the future CEO of A Place Called Home.
APCH isn't just about providing support and resources and all the amazing things that we do for the kids. We are also a pillar of the community.
I love that the name is A Place Called Home.
From back to school events to Thanksgiving food distribution events, when the volunteers start showing up, when we open doors, and to see their smiles on their face, it's a real sense of connection.
You can feel the love of everybody who's there. You really need to come and take a tour. There is something incredible that happens when you come to campus.
I think A Place Called Home, it's where these members and their families can come and feel safe and build a community.
Home means love,
safety, it's peace.
A place where I can freely be myself.
I think of A Place Called Home, kind of like, you know, when you win the lottery, like a jackpot.
I swear I live.
As the future CEO of A Place Called Home, we need your support now.
I encourage you to come visit because Sophia will tell you that she is the next CEO of A Place Called Home. So yes, come visit and meet Sophia. So yeah.
Beautiful dream for Sophia to have, because we see with Deborah Constance 34 years prior, dreams can become a reality. A Place Called Home truly changed my life as a 16-year-old girl in South Central LA. And I never saw myself hosting GirlPower 13 years later, so I'm grateful. But Amen. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. But what an amazing, heartwarming video, right? Watching the video brought back so many memories of just the precious sacredness of a place called home. It takes me back to my days at APCH. But okay, enough talking. We're going to finally settle into lunch. And I want to remind you that the boutique is open for a little while. So don't go too far. Our program will resume shortly. And the boutique will open after lunch as well. It'll be open until 2:30 this afternoon. And remember, a percentage of all proceeds go to a place called home. So shop freely.
Very
freely. Okay? As much as you want.
Don't worry about it.
Amen. Especially for the mothers in your life, okay? Enjoy your lunch. There is so much more girl power ahead. Thank you. It's about that time. It's about that time, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're all enjoying your lunch. I'd like to recognize all of our sponsors and give a special shout out to the following major contributors. Our first thank you goes to the Jager family, consisting of Kristen Boggs Jager, Jeff Jager, Bo Jager, Price Jager, Reeve Jager, and Jones Jager. Thank you. Thank you to our sister sponsors as well, to Amazon, Barbara Glazer, Marisa Eddy, Tom McCabe, Howard and Stephanie Sherwood, Susan Wolf. Thank you. Thank you to our best friend sponsors, American Business Bank, AV Squad, Bel Air Investment Advisors, Jack Suzar and Linda May, Brenda Eddy, Goldman Sachs, Susan Napier, the Religious of the Sacred Heart of Mary, Marshall Wax. Thank you to our friend sponsors, to Alex Formansky, the Hertz family, Marymount High School. Yes. Thank you. And a special thanks to Scott Alter, Michael Converse and Catherine Price, Bruce Smith, and Mary Ellen Zarakas. Thank you so much to everyone for your extraordinary support. I encourage everyone here to visit APCH to see for yourself what, and more importantly, who you are investing in. People like myself, okay? 13 years later. Amen. Now, it is my pleasure to welcome back to the stage the APCH Band, 29 Live, and the APCH Dance Company in a special performance created just for you all.
Distinguished guests and community, please turn your attention to the screens. GirlPower 2026 presents On the Shoulders of the Women Who Nurtured Us.
My mom? Okay, my mom is the strongest person I ever known.
My mom is a hardworking person.
My mom's a very inspiring person to me. She's always giving me freedom.
She's always she's always so beautiful, and she's always like been there for me. She's basically the nurturing figure in our family, and she's often the one looking after us, and she's the one who also picks my clothes, unfortunately.
My mom is my best friend.
She puts up like this like strong character up, but then like there's times where she's very like vulnerable, and like that's when like those walls of hers come down. She can also just be like kind of silly when she wants to, and I think I kind of got that from her.
Is that she never gives up, cause like she always tells me like, oh, to like never ever give up, cause like you might actually make it, and that's one of my favorite like traits that she has.
I guess she like broke those barriers of what like we weren't able to do, and she went to college, she graduated, and she got a job, but now she went back to college to be a lawyer. As I become an adult, I want to inherit her kindness she has to everyone. It doesn't matter like if you're a stranger, a family, or a friend, she'll always be there no matter what.
She's really funny. I think my mom is the funniest person ever. She is so strong, and she's so smart and kind, and just she's amazing.
I would like to get how like again how hardworking they are, and how they multitask, because I know I can't do that. Probably it would have to be her soul, her beautiful, incredible soul that she has. I know that one day I want to be like her, not give up, even though like she's been through a lot. She still like tries so hard for us, even though she herself goes through a lot of problems, but she doesn't put that above us.
Decida mientras no sea para algo malo, pero yo quiero que ella solo sea feliz. Y sí, le digo que estudie, que saque su título universitario, porque ella se va a poder defender.
Que llegue a ser alguien en la vida, algo que le guste, algo que se sienta feliz, que tenga que si ella llega a hacer una carrera, aunque sea chiquita, pero que ella se sienta feliz de que va a tener un trabajo donde pueda ayudar a la gente con gusto, porque hay gentes que están trabajando y lo hacen de mal genio, y es lo que yo le digo, tú aunque sea algo chiquito, pero que estés contenta, que te sientas feliz de ayudar a la gente.
Te debo todo. Yo soy lo que soy por ti, por cómo ha crecido, con el tanto amor y apoyo que me has dado.
Que estos meses y los años anteriores no fue fácil para ti, estaba chica, pero te agradezco mucho que sepas que siempre te voy a querer, no me importa nada.
Hey David, you're really cool. I like being with you. I guess you're my best friend sometimes.
Thank you.
Te quiero mucho, ma. Gracias por darme la vida. Gracias por siempre estar ahí en mis buenos y malos momentos. Y gracias por ser una persona bien increíble, como una mejor amiga que siempre está ahí para mí. Te quiero mucho.
Te quiero mucho.
mother, sister, grandmother, aunt, matriarchs.
Araceli,
María, Francisca,
Elsa,
Rosalía,
Fernanda,
Nancy,
Doña Marta.
My mother is the strongest woman I know. Through all of her hardships, she's never faltered with her support for me. My mother is
the most generous woman I know. She supports me even when she's busy or tired.
beautiful with an incredible personality. She has always been my role model.
One of the hardest working women I know. Not only does she work countless hours after a long day of work, she still nurtures my brother and I.
My mother is
the smartest woman I know. A small business owner who is extremely proud of herself and what she has built for her community.
Has always been there for me through any situation, whether it be up or down moments. Te amo.
the family pillar. She works hard to give us the world and everything she didn't have growing up. She masks her pain, exhaustion, and worries to ensure we all have a good life.
Strength, love, courage, and hope. Our mothers and sisters fertilize our feet so that we develop strong roots.
She shares her wisdom. Don't give up. You can do it.
School comes first before anything else. Be the best version of yourself.
Be independent and strive to achieve.
Friends are not always going to stick around like sisters do.
Dream big, be kind, and stand on your own 2 feet. Mom has always reassured me that she will always love me no matter what.
Her love is in laughter and imperfection.
My mom can't parallel park, and it takes 20 minutes or more to get it right. When we're both done, we always laugh about how long it took.
When I was little, I was attempting to escape my crib and got stuck. I panicked, but Doña Marta came to the rescue. As a little girl, I was afraid of Chucky from Child's Play. Once, I was in the hallway and someone said, "Chucky is here." I slowly walked down the stairs to peek when out of nowhere my mom jumped out and scared me.
Dad sleeps with his eyes open. When he starts snoring, my mom and I will struggle to hold in our laughs so we don't wake him.
Making prank videos with my sister, innocent jump scares around the house for our YouTube audience of 10 people.
Our matriarchs are modeling the next generation of nurturing women to be hardworking, loving, and caring.
To be confident and never give up.
To be strong and courageous.
To be independent and stand my own ground.
To be respectful and responsible.
To be there for others in times of need. Our mothers and mother figures make us feel beautiful when we see parts of ourselves reflected in their hopeful, loving gaze.
She is the rudder in how I guide my morals and values.
I am her hope.
I am her dreams.
I am her sister.
Her daughter. Her whole heart.
Her future!
Wowee, wowee, wowee. How about a big round of applause? That was amazing. Thank you for sharing your experiences, your voices, your energy, and your passion with us, girls. Could you feel their power? Could you feel their confidence? Isn't that amazing? That confidence and that joy that you just witnessed is precisely what you make possible through your support of APCH. Good afternoon. My name is Dawn Marie. I am a friend of APCH. I was introduced to APCH by my good friends Howard and Steph Sherwood, and I am beyond proud and privileged and delighted to be here with you today. Today, we have the opportunity to ensure that every girl who comes to APCH has the chance to find that same joy, that same confidence. And to that end, in a moment, I'm going to invite each of you to make a contribution, a gift at one of several levels, ranging from $5,000 to $100. 100% of these gifts will be tax deductible, and 100% of these gifts will go directly to support APCH programming. My hope and my prayer is that you will contribute and really step up for our girls today, because the gifts you give will literally change the trajectory literally changed the trajectory of so many young people's lives right here in South Central Los Angeles. But before we dive in, I'd like to invite my friend Noraima to join me up here on stage. Noraima, rocking that power suit, by the way, today, right? Amazing. I want all the boss lady power we can muster here on the stage for this next exercise. So, Noraima, one of my very favorite things about APCH is the power in the truth of the statement that I first heard when I toured APCH, and that is, no child's zip code should determine their future.
That's exactly what we believe, right? I mean, you heard it today from these girls, even our parents, our moms that are here with us today. All they want is an opportunity, a chance for their kids to be happy, for their kids to live a life better than what they imagine for themselves. And that's exactly what we get to do at APCH. We get to give them those opportunities, that exposure, those resources, that support that the community has truly lacked in for so many years. And so we're very proud of that.
Well, it's so true. And when I think about the parents that I've met, the APCH moms and dads, these are dedicated parents. These are parents who in some cases are working 2 and 3 jobs just to get by. And they want to build as smooth a path for their children as possible. But I think of it this way, they just don't have all the bricks.
Unfortunately, no. 86% of our families that are enrolled in a place called home are below the federal poverty level. That means that for a family of 4, they're making less than $24,000 a year. So as you can imagine, just trying to make ends meet is already a challenge for them.
You said 80? How many?
86% are below the federal poverty level.
And living on how much?
About $24,000 for a family of 4.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a struggle. That's why all of the services that we have are so important. Our family resource depot, our food distribution, our scholarship program. At APCH, every single child that comes, all of the magic that they get to experience, we ensure that there are no barriers for them to access. The beautiful young women that you saw on stage today, didn't they do an amazing job?
Yes.
Yes. They would not be able to access dance classes and all of the uniforms and the costumes and the shoes. Our musicians, our amazing band.
Yes.
They would not be able to afford the instruments and the lessons and all of the things that it takes to be involved in these kinds of programs. And so we believe that there should be no barrier to accessing these opportunities.
And what's so important about that is that each child comes to this life with their own unique set of skills, talents, abilities. And so for one child, it might be STEM and robotics. For another child, it might be dance and art. For another child, it might be politics, public speaking, civil service, civic service. And I suppose that's the reason why everything that's offered at APCH is so holistic, right?
You know, that's one of the things that we're so proud of, is that if you come to APCH, we have this beautiful wall at our Bridge Center, and you see all of our scholars that are pursuing a career after high school. And what's amazing to me is that every single one of these scholars, they're pursuing things that are so different. We've got kids at Berklee College of Music. We've got kids, yes, we've got kids going into nursing. We have pursuing arts. The demographics and the areas of study are so diverse. But that's what they get to do at a place called home, is figure out what they love, have the people that are going to rally behind them, support them, and help them get there.
And how amazing it must feel, both for the students and for the parents, to know that there are families in the community that are willing to step up for their child. That is an amazing, amazing thing. In a world that sometimes can be so unfriendly and unkind, your kindness that you all demonstrate through your support of these families is incredible. So Noraima, tell me, what is our fundraising goal today? How much do we want to raise?
We want to raise $100,000.
Love it, $100,000.
I think
and what would $100,000 mean to APCH today?
$100,000 means that we get to send more kids into college. We get to expand our family resource depot and ensure that more of our neediest families get to receive those staples on a weekly basis. We get to offer more culinary classes. Culinary classes is one of the most interested
and so important.
Oh my gosh, you guys should come out and taste what these kids are cooking. Last week, somebody was walking out with this chocolate cake. It smelled divine. It was amazing. We get to expand that. We get to ensure all of our dancers have their shoes and costumes and equipment, and there's so much that we get to do if we meet this goal today.
Yeah.
So
it means so
let's
much.
do this.
All right, my friends, who's going to be the first to step up for APCH right here, right now, with a gift at the $5,000 level? What I love about the $5,000 level is this. Oh, P.S., by the way, I brought $5,000 today.
Woo!
And here's why. Because $5,000 will fund a scholarship for a high schooler who will be the first in their family to go to college. You can join me in making that possible. You can make that gift today in the form of a one-time pledge. You can pay it today. Naraima, I bet they can make it as a pledge and do like a monthly gift.
Absolutely.
Quick math, it's like $400 and something dollars a month.
$400 a month. Yeah.
We had several people step up and do that last year.
We
in
did.
fact. Yeah.
We sure did.
Yeah. Are any of those folks that did that last year here with us today? Because and doesn't it feel so great? Didn't it feel so great? No, but didn't it feel so great to do that? Yes, it really does. Do you want to do it again? She does. How about a big thank you to $1, $4, $3, $5,000. Everybody say thank you.
Thank you.
Who else will join them with a gift of $5,000? I see your paddle is itching to go up in the air. 1, 1, 4. How about another thank you right there? Friends, those two individuals just contributed $10,000 between them. 190. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One more at 5,000. 219. Thank you so much. 192. Thank you so much. We are at $25,000 because of the generosity of 5 people. Who else? Let's keep it going. Every single one of those gifts, Narama, that's 5 more scholarships right there. Naraima.
And you know, I have to tell you, we're very proud. So the video talks about 500 kids to college. We've actually surpassed 600 kids to college. Yes. And this year, we have our largest cohort at 125 students that we are supporting in college. That is the largest cohort that we've ever had going to college.
Wow, that's amazing.
And there's more coming.
When you think about the scholarship program in particular, well, first of all, just quick question about kind of statistics. Roughly how many, what percentage of students who participate in APCH actually graduate high school?
Oh, so for our kids, about 98% of the kids that come to a place called home graduate high school.
Wow.
Yes. Now, in South Central Los Angeles, it's less than 60. So if they're coming to a place called home, they're actually graduating, and about 85% of them go off to college.
I just got chills.
Yes.
So compared to 60 or less than 60%,
right.
APCH kids are at 98%, and 85% of that 98% actually goes to college. That's amazing.
And we are graduating our kids from college at 4 times better than the national average when it comes to first-generation, low-income kids of color. So what we're doing is working. Yes, absolutely.
That's what I'm talking about. Who else is in at $5,000? Who wants to sponsor a scholarship at $5,000? 327. Thank you so much. 327. Who else? One more scholarship. Anybody else? And look, don't let me hold you back. By all means, if you want to pledge more than $5,000, I mean, that's not a ceiling. Anybody want to give 10? I mean, I just have to ask. Anybody? All right. Next level is $2,500. At $2,500, let me share with you the kinds of things you would be supporting. Robotics classes, STEM classes, culinary classes. Think about the career path. So one of the things I love so much about that you offer culinary programs is, first of all, students learn how to prepare food for themselves that's healthy, which is good, because then they are better prepared to learn and succeed in life. But think about the career paths. As a chef.
Absolutely. So everything that our kids, our youth, get exposed to at a place called home offers them a career path. So some of the dancers that you saw up here, they get an opportunity to choreograph. They get an opportunity. Last year they did coding and music, so they built their own music. I have no idea how that worked, but they did it and it was amazing. But they were able to choreograph and pick the music and do coding that was connected to music.
That's amazing.
They don't just get to practice the skill, they get to learn about what opportunities are available for them in that career path, so that if that's something that they want to pursue, we help nurture that, and then we help build a pathway for them to access it.
Back to where we started at the beginning, which is each child has their own unique skills, gifts, and talents, and you're helping them to find those and to develop those. How about speech and debate? Athletics. Also.
Digital media.
Digital media.
Yes.
All right. Who's in? $2,500. At $2,500, roughly $200 a month. 230. Thank you. Help me say thank you to that very generous person. Who else? 244. $2,500. Thank you so much. Who else at $2,500, my friends? Again, think about all the things that we blow like $200 a month on without even really thinking about it. Right?
Very true.
It will literally change a child's life forever. Let's see some more girl power in this room. $2,500. Anybody else at $2,500 before we jump to our next level, which is $1,000. Now, $1,000 to APCH means something that I find so humbling, and that's this. $1,000 will enable APCH to provide 100 bags of groceries for APCH families. And I see that Noraima's mother and daughter, 188, are the first to step up at $1,000. Thank you so much. 198, thank you. 159, thank you. 165, another 100 bags of groceries. 178, another 100 bags of groceries. 168, thank you. 315, thank you. 247, thank you. 168, I think we already got you. Thank you. 332, our youngest bidder in the house. Thank you. 334, thank you. 338, thank you. 333, thank you. 251, thank you. 110, thank you. 103, this is a whole bunch of groceries, Nordaima.
I love it.
238, thank you. And 237, thank you.
Thank you.
Who have I missed? Who have I missed? Who else at $1,000? We are literally putting food on the tables of our APCH families. Anybody else at $1,000 before we jump to our next level? So $500, what would $500 represent more or less?
A big part of a place called home is the opportunity to take kids outside of South Central.
Ah, yes.
So field trips is a big part. Some of our kids have never been to the beach. Some of our kids have never been to a sports game. We do everything from the beach to museums to cultural events. So at the 500 level, we get to take about 50 of our kids on these amazing trips that helps them.
Wait. For $500, you take 50?
50.
That's amazing.
50.
Y'all sure know how to stretch a dollar.
We're frugal. Yes,
I tell you
very
what.
Smart. We're
Who's
very
in
smart.
at 500?
Very smart.
185.
Thank you.
Thank you. Who else at 500? 176.
Thank
you. 255.
Thank
you. Any one of these trips could literally be the thing that flips the switch for a young person. 239. Thank you. 240. Thank you. 273. Thank you. 258.
Thank
you. Who else at $500? 153.
Thank
you.
Thank you.
221.
Thank you.
you. Who else at $500? Anybody else? 50 students on a trip that can literally change the direction of their life.
A lot of our kids a lot of our kids get to go on some trips and see something they've never seen before, and something sparks.
That's right.
Something
sparks.
new gets them excited, and then they're interested in pursuing that. So this is a great. We actually do about 100 field trips in a year, if you can believe that.
Wow.
So it's amazing.
Wow.
It's
And
amazing.
roughly how many students?
Oh, we multiple. So all 800 get to go on.
Oh
field
my
trips
goodness.
at
Okay,
one
then
point
I'm
or
going to
another.
add in a $250 level. We weren't planning to do that, and I'm going to apologize to the recorders in the back. But let's add in a $250 level, because that would be 25 more students.
That's right.
Every paddle at $250. I'm starting on this side of the room. Who's in at $250? 266. 25
you.
students. Thank you. 134. Thank you so much. 312. Thank you so much. Who else at $250?
Done.
304. Thank you. 262. Thank you. 133.
Thank
you. 141. Thank you. 350. Thank you. 127. Thank you. 245. Thank you. 215. Thank you. 211. Thank you. 350. Thank you. And did I see one over here? 304. Thank you. Who have I missed? Every single one of
right
those.
here.
25 more students. 215. Thank you. 211. Thank you. Anybody else? I don't want to miss a single paddle. How about a great big thank you to everybody who's made gifts? From 177. Thank you. Anybody else? Anybody else? All right. The last level is $100. Here's what I'm going to ask, Noraima. We have approximately 250 people in this room this afternoon. If every single person here contributes $100, somebody do the math real quick. Where are my geniuses in the house? 250 times 100.
25,000.
$25,000. Who's in? Raise your paddle. Our volunteers are going to come around, scurry around, and collect the paddle of everyone willing to contribute $100. Even if you already made a gift at one of our other levels, please consider, because the power of all of us, community. I think about this, the power of community. What we can accomplish together, 250 of us, $100, that's $25,000. Which tables have 100% participation? Do any tables have 100% participation? Are you in? Are you all in here? You're in? Yes? You're in? Who's in? Who's in here at this table? Our youngest contributors are very generous this afternoon. Thank you.
We love them.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. How about a great big thank you? Now, once all of the paddles are collected, Noraima, we have a basket of 5 fabulous wines.
Ooh.
Now, if our young bidders win this, they're going to have to gift it to their parents, just saying. But Noraima, I'm going to ask that you reach into this bin once it's full and pick out one of the bid cards, and whoever card you pick is going to win a 2018 Hanley Zinfandel, a 2021 Levine Cabernet, a 2020 Pinot from Anderson Valley, a 2022 Iron Horse, another Pinot, and a 2021 Levine de Domenico Cabernet Sauvignon. So there's a lot of good wine in there. Somebody's going to win it. Anybody else want to jump in before Noraima and her trusty assistant pick the winner?
Bryce is going to help me pick.
All right, Bryce.
All right.
Price. Okay, Price, you have to close your eyes before you pick. And my friends are going to make the sound of a drum roll on the tables as Price reaches in and picks out a card, and the winner is, say it on the microphone, Price.
261. 261.
261 is the winner. Everybody's like, I don't know what my paddle number was. I turned it in. I think it is you because you're sitting next to 262. So I think it is you right here. Congratulations, 261. We have a winner here at table 4. Tell us your name.
Hi, I'm Kat Page.
Everybody say congratulations to Pat Page. Gilbert, Pat is our winner. Friends, I want to say one last thing before we close this out. And Gilbert, are you keeping track? How's it going back there, Gilbert? It's going good? Do you have a total for us? We're at about $65,000. All right, well, you helped us put a huge dent in that number today. I'm going to ask one more thing from you before I bid you adieu, and that's this. You're going to receive additional correspondence from APCH in the coming days, weeks, months. Please share the message of APCH. Become a champion of this cause. Encourage friends of yours who care about young people and want to make a difference. You have the power to further the ripple effect, to magnify the impact of APCH. You are amazing. Naraima, you're going to tell everyone how they can make their gifts. I know that you've got new technology this year.
We do.
So take it away, Naraima.
It's super, super easy. There's a one-pager on your table. You can scan the QR code or scan the QR code up on there. There should be some on the screens up there. And it'll take you directly to our donation page. You just follow the prompts. It's super, super easy, and donate generously. You can also text GP26 to the number that you see up there, 325-603-3395. And if you have any issues or having any kinds of trouble with that, there's a lot of our staffers around the room. Just raise your hand and they'll be happy to help you. Thank you so much. Thank you for your generosity. We're so, so grateful. You've helped us achieve a tremendous goal this afternoon, and we're so grateful for your generosity. Thank you.
And our Girl Power ambassadors right here have something they want to say. Ready, girls? Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're amazing. Thank you so much.
Wow. What a generous, kind-hearted room I'm presenting in. Thank you all for your donations, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for your generosity. What a beautiful demonstration of love and support, truly. Now, it is time to present our amazing Girl Power honorees. Please join me in welcoming our first award presenter, Girl Power member, Andrea Argueta.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wait. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wait. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wait.
Thank you, Camry. It's really special for me to introduce someone who shows what it means to give back and uplift others. Christian Bog. Okay. Sorry. Thank you, Camry. It's really special for me to introduce someone who shows what it means to give back and lift up others. Christian Boggs Yeager is a mom, a mentor, and a true champion for young people. She has dedicated her time and heart to making sure kids and families have access to education, the arts, healthcare, and opportunities to succeed. When I heard about her work around supporting places like Cedars-Sinai, the U.S. Olympics and Paralympics Foundation, and even art museums right here in Los Angeles, it made me realize how powerful it is when someone uses their voice and resources to help others dream bigger. As a young person, that really inspires me because it shows that making a difference is something that we can all be a part of, and that's the Girl Power way. Please join me in welcoming an amazing leader and community champion, Christian Boggs Yeager.
beautiful is this? You take a picture? Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, if you'll indulge me just a brief moment, I want to. Oh yes, thank you. I just want to say a quick little opener, and then I want to say a thank you, and then I will say a close. But yesterday, I want to tell you a story real quick. Yesterday, my husband and I took one of our daughters to a karate tournament, she was testing for her next belt in karate. She gets up there on the mat, and she's with a bunch of other kids, and they're all going, hi-ya, and it's amazing, and she's having fun. And then about 10, 15 minutes into it, she looks at me, and she starts breathing real heavy. Her eyes are real big, and she walks off the mat, and she says, Mama, oh my gosh, my stomach hurts so bad. It's never hurt like this before. So Jeff and I take her to a back room. She lays down, and she goes, I don't know what happened. And Jeff goes, well, sweetie, that's nerves. Nerves got you. And he gives her the sage advice of saying, you got to name it to tame it. So she said, well, I was nervous and excited, so I'll call it nursited. That was you. So Price, I want you to know you're not the only one in the family this week that is nursited. All right, we're doing it together. So despite my nearsightedness, I am mostly just grateful to be up here. It's important to say a few quick thank yous. I want to say thank you to my friends who came out and supported. Y'all are all so busy with big lives, and it just means so much to have you all here. To my Rimpal team, woo woo, y'all are amazing. Couldn't do life without you. My parents and my in-laws, y'all are awesome. Didn't turn out so bad. My 4 wild and wonderful children, y'all make motherhood worth every single heartbeat of it. I love you tremendously. And my husband, you're a very patient man. But finally, and most importantly, thank you to the girls of GirlPower and to the team of A Place Called Home. You are truly the heartbeat of all of this. It's your hard work and your dedication that has given me a very, very core memory that I'll get to cherish for the rest of my life. I know all of them, but they're not all mine. But I took some time to think about girl power. Girl power. What does that mean? What is power? What does it mean to be powerful? And I don't think power has to be loud. It doesn't have to be attention-seeking. Power can be quiet. It can be steady. It's something rooted deep, deep down inside of you. And I think it's that inner voice that says, I am enough. I can do it. I will do it. And when you truly love and respect yourself, everything will start to rise to meet you. Often that kind of power is first nurtured in us by the women who raise us, guide us, and show us what it means to stand in our own strength. Thanks, Mom. And at home, I try to teach this to my kids in a simple way. Girls, you might recognize this. Every morning, I ask them, what kind of day are you going to create for yourself? And they'll say things like a happy day, a good day, a unicorn day, a mama day. I hear that one a lot. And then I ask them, who's in charge of that day? And they always say, I am. So I remind them, no one else can give you a unicorn day, and no one can take away your happy day. Because when you're in charge of your actions and your reactions, you're in charge of what you can create, and you're in charge of your own power. So, I challenge all of you to ask yourselves, what kind of day do you want to create? What kind of week do you want to create? What kind of life do you want to create? Because you deserve it all. Thank you. We need the hook to pull me off. Thank you, Kristen. Thank you.
Congratulations, Kristen. How precious is a child's love for their mother, right? There's no love like it in the world that exists, truly. So that was beautiful to see. Kristen and her beautiful children. Okay, so you are an inspiration, Kristen, to us all. Now, I'm excited to welcome to the stage to present our next Girl Power honoree, Girl Power member, Caitlin Sanchez.
Thank you, K. Marie. It's an honor for me to introduce someone who has truly inspired me. When I first learned about Marisa Eddy, I was amazed by her journey, from studying at Harvard, Duke, and Trinity, to helping lead some of the most well-known companies like Starbucks, Sprinkles, and now Unity, where she serves as a chef people officer. But what really stuck with me was her work helping people grow, like creating programs that help employees go to college and build better futures. That really hit home for me, because it showed me that success isn't just about what you achieve, it's about how you uplift others along the way. Meeting Marisa made me think bigger about my own future and believe that anything is possible with hard work and support. So please join me in welcoming an incredible leader, mentor, and inspiration. This year's People and Purpose Leadership Award, Marisa Eddy.
Okay, hi everybody. First, thank you for the lovely introduction, and can we just acknowledge how poised and graceful Caitlin was? I mean, unbelievable these girls are in high school, it blows my mind. So first, thank you for being here today. In a room like this with all of you, this is an incredibly meaningful moment to me. And while I have been called the honoree, I think we all know that that is not what today is about. Today is about the girls, all of you girls, and all of the women in your lives who have lifted you to this moment. And when I think about that, I have to pause and give some gratitude. I think about my mom and the incredible group of women that she is here with today, and the broader group of women who have shaped her life and mine. These are women who have spent their lives in service to others, leading, caring for the most vulnerable, thank you ladies, protecting what matters, and shaping the communities we all live in. What they've given isn't just what they've done, but what they've passed on, a foundation that allows the next generation to stand a little taller. And my mom, who is absolutely the best of them and at the core of who I am. I love you, Mom. I also have to acknowledge a couple of gentlemen in the room. I want to acknowledge my brother, who's here today, always a role model and a steady source of guidance and support and love in my life. And my husband, my best friend, my smarter half, my foundation, and my 3 boys, Baylor, Camden, and Brendan, who are my greatest joy and my greatest responsibility You guys are everything to me. And then there's another group that's here that means just as much, which is my friends, my peers, and the women who are showing up every day, doing hard things, raising incredible kids, and contributing to the world around them with strength and care. I do not stand on my own, ladies. I stand strong because of the people beside me, in front of me, and all around me. But truly, the reason that we are all here is you ladies, the girls in this program. I have had the chance to spend time with many of you at a place called home, and something really stood out to me. You may not all know your path or exactly where your path will lead yet, and that is normal. That is life. But every single one of you has a sense of what that could be, a spark, an idea, a direction. And trust me, I promise that spark matters more than having it all figured out. What also stood out to me in visiting with all of you is your courage. It takes bravery to show up for something like what you're showing up for, to raise your hand, to invest in yourself, and to say, I want more for my life. That is not small, that is everything. So if I could just leave you with one thing, just one, it would be this. Pay very, very close attention to what you love and what you are naturally good at. I've talked to many of you, and I've heard about many of your passions. Flying, technology, gaming, nursing, dancing, psychology, helping people, and building things. And those are not just interests, they are clues. Yes, you will have to do many hard things along the way, and yes, there will be moments that don't feel easy or fun. Learn what you need to learn, push through what is difficult, but do not lose sight of what lights you up. Because when you build a life that aligns with who you actually are, success will follow. Maybe not immediately, maybe not in the way you expect, but I promise it will come. And more importantly, joy comes. And staying true to yourself, that is a foundation of a life that feels full. So today, as we sit here, I see something really powerful. I see the women who built the shoulders. I see those of us doing our best to carry that forward. And then I see all of you already rising, and I cannot wait to see how high you guys go. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Ooh, beautiful words, Marisa. I needed those words of encouragement too, right? Weren't they such a pleasantry to hear? Marisa, your work is truly exemplary, truly. Thank you for walking the talk and for opening your heart to a place called home. On behalf of APCH, I'd like to congratulate you and Kristen and our GirlPower girls. All right, folks, GirlPower 2026 is almost a wrap. So that means it's time for me to invite Miss Norema up to the stage to close this out.
Thank you. Remember when I said this was my favorite event? Can you see why? Yeah? Yeah. Well, I hope you leave inspired to get more involved in advancing APCH's mission, and that you come visit us. There's staff around that can give you information on how to get more involved, but we hope that this is not a one and done. We hope that you keep coming back, that you get involved, you visit us, and you stay connected to a place called home.
If you haven't done so already, it's not too late. It's not too late to make a donation or to get involved. If you would like to, we would love to have you. You can sign up for an APCH tour to have you visit the campus yourself so that you can personally see the impact you're making firsthand.
And don't forget to celebrate the inspirational girls and women in your life. I know next Sunday is a big day, and we get to celebrate all of the mothers and the females in our lives. So, for all the mothers, all the women who have nurtured others, happy, happy Mother's Day. Kristen, Marisa, thank you so much for being here with us. For all of you who came in support of them, thank you for showing up. Thank you for walking with us. And don't forget, the boutique's still open. It closes at 2:30. 2:30. So shop away. Thank you for coming. Let's go shop and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for supporting us.
Thank you.
Have a good day, everyone.